everybody, so today I'm going to talk about the census, and in the next few months, in the summer I think, we're going to have the Canadian census, so on a federal level, which is really nice. I'm really excited about that because the previous census was in 2011 and I came to Canada in 2012, so I wasn't part of the previous census, and I'm going to be part of this one, so I'm really excited about that. But today I'm going to talk about the Edmonton Census. Yes, there's also a citywide census. The city of Edmonton wants to ask certain questions to their residents in order to improve their services, such as the public transit and schools and all the services that has available to its residents. So each household receive a paper like this, Edmonton Census 2016. Count yourself in online, and the Edmonton Census is running through from April 1st at 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. on Saturday, April 30th, so through all the month of April. And on the back of the card there's a secure access code, and I'm gonna just cover it because I'm gonna keep the information private. So in this little box over here says secure access code, and then there's the code itself, right? So we go to the website called edmonton.ca/census, and we click here there the button to start the questionnaire, to start the census itself, and we are asked to put a security code, and then the information appears, right? The questions that they want to ask you here, right? And I thought it would be really nice for me to guide you guys through this, so you guys can understand what kind of demographic questions the city of Edmonton wants to know about its residents. When I'm filling out the census, and because the point of the video is to show you guys what kind of questions are asked from the city of Edmonton to its residents, I'm gonna cut in post-production of this video before putting it online. I'm gonna cut the parts when I'm actually filling out the census itself, because my personal information is to be kept personal, right? I'm not feel comfortable to share all that personal information with the world like that. So I hope you guys understand. So this is the City of Edmonton's website in their municipal census 2016. Your here information about secure access code being case sensitive and all that. To apply to be a census worker, because there's also door-to-door collection for people who aren't able to complete their census online because they don't have computer with internet, for instance. So but we're gonna complete it online, and like I said, I'm gonna take the parts of what I'm actually filling out the census. I'm gonna take those parts out from the video in post-production, just because the point of this video is to show you guys the questions and what kind of information the city of Edmonton wants to gather from its citizens, right? And like I said, this municipal census runs from April 1st at 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. on April 30th. And we encourage all residents to complete their census online, just because it's easier and faster for them. So let's go here to their online submission. So first, to log into the census, we need to put here the secure access code. So that little code that comes in the card I show you. So I'm gonna put here what my access code is. Now that my access code is done, they first ask to confirm the residential address, because the access code is assigned to a specific address, so they need to make sure it matches up. So guys, here for the address. It asks here to complete the questionnaire for the household and each resident as of April 1st, 2016. So they ask here about the type of dwelling, if it's owned or rented, the number of residents, the structure type, if it's an apartment, condo, hotel or motel, row house, RV, tent or other, institution, collective residence, duplex, fourplex, manufactured mobile home. So which type, or single detached home as well. So what type of structure it is. And other than English, what is the primary language spoken in your household? So they also have here all bunch of languages. What is the appropriate range that matches the household income? So you have some brackets here of household incomes. How does your household typically obtain information regarding city services? So if it's on their website, the radio, it's in person, it's through the Community League newsletter, about the 301, which is their City of Edmonton information line, TV, billboards, newspapers, pamphlets, or social media or email. In the future, what additional channels or sources would your household like added to receive information regarding services? So you can type here the answer to that question. So this is page 1. So now I'm gonna fill out all this information that I'm gonna take out from the video itself, because, well, my personal information is to be kept personal. So so you see, guys, a tiny little bit when I go to page 2 of this questionnaire. At page 1 is complete. Now we're on page 2, which asks information about the resident. So the first page was about the household. Now it's about the first resident, because I put that there was 2 people, both me and my spouse, living in the house. So now this information is about resident number 1, which would be me. Ask for gender, and if it's a Canadian citizen or permanent resident or refugee or other. The school residency, if there's anybody studying, if they're studying in a public school, a Catholic school, a Francophone school. Birth year and month. And what is your highest educational attainment? Marital status, term of residence at this location, so how long have I been living here at this specific location? Employment status, you're part-time or full-time. So I'm gonna fill out all this information, and I'll see you guys in a little bit on page 3. Now that we're on page 3, they ask information for resident number 2, since there's 2 people living in the house. And the questions are the same about resident number 1, which was on page number 2, about the gender, if it's a Canadian citizen, school residency, birth year and month, highest educational attainment, marital status, term of residence at this location, employment status, and do you want full-time or part-time? So, but one of the things that I noticed from the page number 2 as well is that if I put employment standards, if I put, for instance, that I'm employed over 30 hours, they actually add extra questions here, like the main mode of transport from home to work, which of course is important for them to improve their public transit services, to see, how many people are using public transit to commute to work. As well, the sector that best describes the primary employer, so it appears here a bunch of areas, professional areas, and the intersection nearest the workplace, so the address of the workplace, right? So in my case, because I have 2 jobs, and I have a full-time and a part-time, and they only allow me to put 1, so I put my full-time job, which is the place that I spend the most hours working there, so I put the information there about my full-time job, because he didn't ask me if I had a job. So I'm gonna fill out all this information about the second resident in this household, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. So now we're on page number 3, and it asks us to review and submit the answers. Of course, this page is gonna be blurry to you guys because, well, it's important for me to keep my personal information personal and private. So the point of this video was, again, just to show what kind of questions the city of Edmonton asks with their municipal census. So now that I can see that all the answers appear here and they're all correct and with what I wanted to answer. There's here this submit button, and there it is. So thank you for participating in the 2016 Edmonton Census and counting yourself in online. And that's it. So this was the Edmonton Census 2016. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and got to know more about the importance of filling out this municipal census for the city of Edmonton to improve their services to its residents, and what kind of information they want to know about the people who live in the city. And hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you guys on my next video.